Hey friends, so today we will do a small lesson on the states of India. And what I have done here is I have just taken a political map of India, which has all the states marked out. And there's one state that's not, and I'll mark it during the lesson. All right. To understand the names of the states in India, it's very important that you remember the map, because if you actually remember the map geographically, it'll be quite easy for you to name the various states. All right, great. Before we start, I'll just mark the neighboring countries that we have here. So we have Pakistan to our west, and we have China here in the northeast. We have Nepal here. There's a small gap, and after that you have Bhutan, and the one below here, in the eastern part of the country, it's Bangladesh. Right, so I think this will also help us to remember the names of the various states. So we'll start off with the northernmost state that you can see here on the map. This state, as a lot of you will know and many won't, it's Jammu and Kashmir, right? So that's the northernmost state in India. So alright, so once you're done with Jammu and Kashmir, you'll see there's one state which is to the south of Jammu and Kashmir, covers most of that part, the one here. So this is Himachal Pradesh. And so I will not tell you about the capitals, as that will be bombarding you with a lot of information. So we'll basically do the capitals as a separate video. So after Himachal Pradesh, you will see there's a state to the west of it in a triangular shape, and it borders Pakistan on the west. So this state here is Punjab, right? And right below Punjab, there's another state which is almost equivalent in size, slightly different, and that state is Haryana, right? And there's another small state left. So you'll basically see this is a cluster of four small states in this area. So we marked Himachal Pradesh, which is just south to Jammu and Kashmir. We have Punjab to the west of it. Haryana is to the south of Punjab, and then the one remaining here, which borders Nepal to its eastern side, is Uttaranchal. Right, so we've covered the northern part of the country. We'll now take the eastern part up, which is also comprising of about four states, and it'll be easy to remember. So there's one state here which is quite large in size in the east, and it borders Haryana here. It has Uttaranchal to the north, it has Nepal to the north, and this state is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh also happens to be the most populous state in the country. And so after Uttar Pradesh, to its east, you'll see there's a state which borders it almost completely on the eastern side, and that is Bihar. To the south of Bihar, you'll again see there's another state which is almost equal in size, and covers the entire southern portion of southern boundary of Bihar. So this state is Jharkhand, which was actually broken out. Bihar was separated, and these two states were separately formed. One was with the old name Bihar, and the new state was called Jharkhand. To the east of Bihar and Jharkhand, you will see a state which is quite sort of thin in terms of width, and it's pretty elongated here, and it also has Bangladesh to its east. This state is West Bengal, right? So we'll leave out the north eastern part of the country for last, because I want to take a little bit more time in sort of helping you remember all these states. So after West Bengal and Jharkhand here, there's a state which borders these two states on the southern side, right? You'll see, and it also has the Bay of Bengal on it. So this particular state is Odisha. Earlier it was known by its older name Odisha, but now the name was changed, and it's now called Odisha. All right, so ODISHA. So to the east of Odisha, you'll see another pretty elongated, a long shaped state here. So this state is, I'll write it like this, is Chhattisgarh, right? And to the south of Chhattisgarh and Odisha, you will see a pretty large sized state. But this is actually not the present scenario. So what has happened is, I'll change the color of my ink. So this a new state has been formed, breaking down the older state, and the new state covers an area somewhat like this, right? So this state here, uh, so this now it's two different states now. The one that sort of borders only Chhattisgarh and not Odisha is Telangana, and the one that slightly borders Chhattisgarh a bit and entirely the entire Odisha, and it also has the Bay of Bengal to the east, is Andhra Pradesh, right? To the south of Andhra Pradesh, you will see another triangular shaped state which is also very close to our southern neighbors, Sri Lanka. So this state is Tamil Nadu. And to the east of Tamil Nadu, which covers the entire eastern border of Tamil Nadu, is a long coastal state, which is also like one of the southernmost states in India. It's Kerala. This is Kerala. Now we have covered almost all the South Indian states except for one, which is remaining here, and this remaining state, which borders Kerala and Tamil Nadu on the southern side, and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana on the eastern side, is Karnataka. Right. To the north of Karnataka, you will see a pretty small state here. It's like surrounded by this huge state here and Karnataka in between. So this state is Goa. Right. I'm sure everyone has heard of Goa, and it's quite famous for its beaches. So here is a pretty large state that covers a huge part of central India and is bordered by Chhattisgarh, Telangana, Karnataka, and a small portion of Goa. This state is Maharashtra, right? And so now we are left with three states in this area. Now you'll see this is an absolute central state. Like you'll feel like this is the center of India. So remembering that, it's easier to remember that this state is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya in Hindi would mean central, right? So after covering Madhya Pradesh, we have one state which borders Maharashtra on the southern side, and this state is Gujarat. Gujarat, as you know, is the home of our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this remaining state here that borders Punjab, Haryana on the northern side, is also borders to Pakistan, has Gujarat on the southern side, has Madhya Pradesh on the southeastern side. This huge state is Rajasthan. Right. So we have covered almost all the states in the country except for the northeastern states. So we'll do this these sisters. They are called the seven sisters quickly. This state up here, which is in between Nepal and Bhutan and has West Bengal to its south, is Sikkim. Right. And now if you see the rest of the state, there are two states which are quite larger in size when compared to the others. The one here, which is like in a sort of a U-shaped manner in the absolute northeast, bordering most of like its border is mostly comprised by China and Myanmar here. So this state here is Arunachal Pradesh. Right. And this state to the south of Arunachal Pradesh, which looks like a three mode prong. It looks something like that. One face here, one face here, one face here. So this three pronged state is Assam. And to the south of Assam, there's a state which borders Assam which has Assam on the north and Bangladesh on the southern side. So this state, it also sort of looks like a cloud. So you can just remember, use that to remember that its name is Meghalaya. Megh in Hindi again means clouds. So this leaves us with four states here. The one that is bordering Bangladesh on the to its western side is Tripura. And so since we have segregated most of it out, we are left with three states here, and it's pretty easy to remember. There's one state which is which starts with N, and there are two which start with M. So the one that starts with N is the northernmost and is Nagaland, right? The one which is like a boxy square shape is Manipur, and the one that sort of has most of borders a lot of area with Bangladesh here and Myanmar to its east is Mizoram, right? So now you can see that we have named all the states in the country, and it's not at all hard to remember this. Don't you think so? Right. Thank you so much.